Now, please welcome JA Student Ambassadors Annie and Kaya.
Our next laureate is known for his decades-long career as a concert promoter and artist manager. He turned the Red Rocks Amphitheater into a world-class venue and founded the music business program at CSU.
That's so cool. I'd love to learn more about careers in the music industry.
Are you interested in music?
I love music, and I'm really into fashion.
Seems like we both have a lot in common with Chuck Morris, including his visionary outlook. Let's learn more about his many accomplishments.
Chuck is a whirling dervish. He's always in motion. He's often talking, not always talking, but often talking. And he loves music with a passion that few other people can match.
A legendary concert promoter and artist manager, Chuck Morris has been a driving force in the Colorado music scene for almost 5 decades, making Colorado part of rock and roll history. Chuck Morris was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1945.
I graduated from high school at 16 and Queens College, which was a free university then, at 20. They gave me money to go to graduate school, so I came out here at 20. Was halfway to a PhD, believe it or not, in political science, and but I decided I liked music more than poli-sci.
His first job was managing the Sink in Boulder.
And I decided I thought Boulder was ready for a national rock club. And at Tulagis, I had the second show of the Eagles. I had ZZ Top's first major show outside Texas. I had Linda Ronstadt when she first broke. I had the Doobie Brothers for 5 nights when they were first getting big. And that really kicked in my whole career.
Little by little, Tulagis became nationally known as the place to play.
You know, the nitty-gritty dirt bands, he saw them right from the very beginning.
It was like the first band, the dirt band, were like great friends. And I decided then maybe I ought to call Faye and see if I can go into business with him. And Barry answered the phone, what do you want? That's how he said hello. That was just Barry, you know. So we opened up Ebbets Field, which was hugely successful.
Chuck joined Barry Fay at Fayline Presents as Senior VP of Booking and Promotion.
It's an amazing thing when someone finds their passion, finds something that really excites them and sets them on fire, they take off.
For sure, Big Head Todd and the Monsters.
After a year of chasing them, oh, why did it take me so long? And he said, Chuck, I knew that if we took our time, we'd have so many free dinners. That's why I took my time for a year, and I did buy him 1 million free dinners.
To this day, Bono and U2 will credit Chuck Morris under the Blood Red Sky video at Red Rocks.
In 2007, Chuck joined Philip Anschutz, AEG, as president and CEO of AEG Presents Rocky Mountains.
Whether it be the creation of the Mission Ballroom, or whether it be us bringing Fiddler's Green into our ecosystem, this is all the brainchild of Chuck's original brainchild, which was creating AEG Rocky Mountains.
I love him for paying attention to Red Rocks. It's my favorite place to play. Making it possible that Red Rocks is preserved, but people could come and hear live music.
One meeting we had, I told Chuck, Chuck, you know, you ought to think about being a professor. You're a rather good communicator. Lo and behold, I found out later that he had indeed become a professor.
What he did with Colorado State University is incredible. He created a very powerful music program up there.
A business class, the business of rock and roll. And he said, no, you gotta come. I gave them advice. I said, don't ever sign anything unless Chuck's read it. And that's the best advice I could give anybody.
Chuck Morris is a oversized driver of the business of Denver and Colorado.
Please welcome Chuck Morris.
I don't know what I'm doing up here, by the way. I mean, to be in the company of some of these other people, I never looked at myself as a business person. I love music. I went to my first show at 10. My dad was a school teacher, but he was a camp counselor at Lake Chautauqua, New York, that had a music festival there. And I saw my first show at 10. I saw a band called the Kingston Trio and fell in love with them, folk music and music in general. And I've loved music my whole life. I used to babysit so I could afford to buy new albums. But I also love politics. I studied poli-sci at Queens College and was halfway, believe it or not, to a doctorate at CU in political science. And one day I decided I love music more than poli-sci, and I dropped out and got a chance to manage the Sink on the Hill and booking local bands, and started Tulagi's and then Ebbets Field, and my career just kept going. I am the luckiest guy in the world that I've had a career doing something I don't even consider it work. I always tell my 5 kids, I've never worked a day in my life because it's been just so much fun, and I'm so lucky and blessed. I want to thank you all. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you.